everyone, welcome back to the Roger Reviews channel. And guys, today is a very special day for Dragon Ball fans, as today is Piccolo Day. And to celebrate this day, we're reviewing none other than the S.H.Figuarts Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. Look at the front of the box, it looks amazing. Of course, you get Piccolo right here in the front plastic window, all the accessories, and then you get the S.H.Figuarts logo, his name right here, and this little like steel of the figure. Of course, you do get some other logos down here as well. You get the Bandai logo, the Tamashii Nations logo, Dragon Ball Z logo, and this sticker of Toei. On this side, you get more steals of the figurine and his name down here. And on the back, you get some other steals of the figurine and some like poses that they've done with him. Some warnings down here on the bottom. On the side of the box, you do get his name printed here on the plastic window. The bottom of the box also has another steal of him and his name. And then there's another picture up on top. But I'll go ahead and get him out of the box and see what's inside. Opening up the box, you do get the massive tray right here, featuring all the accessories. But interestingly enough, his cape is on its own tray, so just keep that in mind. And then also, he did come with a little instruction booklet, so here's a few pointers that are in there of how to put together certain accessories for the figurine. And here he is out of the box. And looking up close, he looks incredible. Again, just like with the recent Go-On figure we just did, Piccolo is no exception. Like, he looks incredible just alone. Look at that. They got everything on point. And like I usually do, I'll start from top to bottom. Look at the head. It looks really good. Of course, this is his look with the turban. And then I do know that there is some heads in here that allow him to have no turban. But overall, he looks really cool. He has printing in the eyes. There's some like lines underneath right here. And then of course some red in the mouth. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. And he does have a joint here at the neck as well as top of the head. So you get plenty of movement here, side to side, back, and forward. Look at the torso. He has the top part of his cape right here. Of course, it does take up most of the torso area and the shoulders, but in a minute I'm going to remove it to show a proper look at the torso. And then, real quick, going over this since it's already here, he does have this full-on piece with his arms crossed, and so I'll show in a minute. You take them off, and then you can put back his original arms, and so that way we can get a better review. But I'll go ahead and show you how to take off the cape accessory. So you take off the head, and then you can, put it back on. Snaps on very nicely, and then you can have the cape piece separate from the torso area. And then the arm piece is one piece right here. So it does come off very easily, and then I'll put on the arms. The arms are very easy to put on. They snap right in. The other one as well. And yeah, he looks really good. But continuing with the torso, of course you can see right here, there is a lot of detail. I love the purple outfit. It looks really nice. And then this piece is to connect the cape accessory along with the rest of his outfit. But it does come with this plate, so in case you want to just cover it up, you can also do that just by pressing it together. But he does have a ball joint in the upper waist right here, so you get plenty of movement here, side to side, back, and forward. Look at the arms. The arm does stick out right there, and it does go all the way around with ease. He does have a butterfly joint, so that is nice to know. Has a swivel here near the shoulder. Elbow goes up right there. And he does have a swivel at the wrist and at the hand. The other side as well. Arm sticks out right there. Goes all the way around, as you can see. does have a butterfly joint swivel here at the shoulder. Elbow goes up right there, and he has articulation at the wrist and at the hand. Look at the waist. As you saw before, he does have a additional joint right here in the lower waist, so that's pretty cool to know. Helps out a lot with the movement, as you can see. And then he also has like this blue wrap around his waist. Looking at the legs, he does go into a full-on split. He is able to sit down, and his legs go back all the way. And he does have a swivel on both of his thighs. And looking at the knees, he does have double jointed knees, so they go back about there. And again, just like Gohan, I like how this figure also has no, or pinless joints basically. So that's a really cool addition to this figure. And lastly, looking at his boots, I always get a kick out of Piccolo's boots. But it's really cool because you can actually see his ankles, so that's a really neat addition. The feet do point up right there, point down as you can see. The toes also move, so that's pretty cool. And he does have like a rocker ankle, so these are cool action poses. Up next, we'll look at the accessories, starting off with his cape. Look at the cape accessory. It looks really neat, and it's really large. It is 3 different parts, so this is all one entire piece, but the 2 sides of the cape can extend in and out like that, and then on top you do get this little peg to attach it. To equip the cape, we'll go ahead and take off this piece right here, revealing the peg. I went ahead and put back on the top part of the cape, still revealing the back. And from there, you can then take the peg, place it inside right there, and there you go. Here's Piccolo with the cape accessory, and he looks incredible. And another thing I did want to talk about was this set does include 2 of these pieces. One is like this, and the other one's a bit shorter. But these pieces are used if you have the stage playset, it's called, and that's where you can, give him the look that he's flying or meditating. But these pieces aren't necessary unless you do have that playset, but it does include 2 of them. Up next, he has 4 additional heads. Instead of having additional faceplates, they gave this Piccolo figure 4 additional heads. 3 of them are with the antennas, and then the other one is for his turban. To change out the head, as far as this one goes, I guess I will have to remove this one. Similar to the S.H.Figuarts characters, usually around the hairline, they do have individual joint for their pieces and things like that, where in this case it is the turban. So after doing that, you can then replace it with the other head and place the turban back on, giving him an angry expression. The same thing with his additional heads. Instead of having the turban, now he has the full-on, bald head of his. And this one actually has his antennas and stuff, so that's pretty cool. But you get the same amount of articulation, of course. Doesn't interfere with anything. But it's pretty neat seeing that instead of the typical faceplates that we usually get, now they're just individual heads. So here's sort of like this snarl expression. And then the next one is this sort of like serious expression like the first head had. So here's that one. And then his last one is the angry expression like before. Up next, he has his cut off arm. Looking at the arm accessory, this is when he's fighting Raditz and gets his arm cut off. So this goes connected to the shoulder piece, but it's really cool. I love the amount of detail. Has some blood dripping right here, and then it has a full bone and flesh down there and everything. It's kind of disgusting, but it's a very unique piece. To attach the piece, this is for his left shoulder, so you're going to take that out and attach this one right here until it snaps in place, and there you go. And lastly, he has the hand accessories. Piccolo comes with 5 additional hands. 3 are for his right hand, and then there's 2 other ones. And there is one hand in particular that I want to show. So in order to change out the hands, you just take it off of the peg just like that, and then you can place it right there until it sort of like clicks in. But this is the hand accessory I want to talk about, and this is when he's going to use his like super ray or whatever to defeat Raditz. So you can then place it over his head. Let me see if I can get it better. There it is. So you can actually recreate that scene if you wanted to. So that's pretty cool. Here's a look at the other set of hands. And then he has this open pair as well. And this is a really cool sort of like setup idea. If you have Piccolo and Gohan, you can create the iconic scene where Piccolo steps in to protect Gohan during the Saiyan saga. But yeah, I love how this fits perfectly. Like, this is one of the best scenes I've ever seen so far in Dragon Ball. So as an overview of the figure, I gotta be honest, this is one of, the best figures I've seen so far in this lineup. I'm gonna say right there. I thought Piccolo was gonna be a bit of a hard one, considering his size and, figuring that the articulation was gonna be great, but I was wrong. I love the look of Piccolo. I think everything falls together really well. I think they perfect it as far as with Dragon Ball figures. I have seen quite a bit, and by far, S.H.Figuarts always perfects the Dragon Ball characters, like, perfectly. It is really cool to see that he comes with a bunch of accessories. The cape is really nice as well. I like how you're able to move it around. The different hand accessories, very very cool. I do wish that we did get some like blast effects, things like that. But for what you are getting, it is pretty decent figure. But yeah, before I end this video, I did want to say real quick to go out and buy yourself some watermelon juice or something to commemorate this awesome Namekian right here. Without Piccolo, we wouldn't have Piccolo Day. So go out and celebrate. And I'm going to leave it here and say if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like. And like the content you see here on the channel so far, be sure to subscribe. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram page. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I'll catch you all on the next one.